welcome. This is the energy for today, December 29th. Wow, what a fast month, guys. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, December 29th? December 29th. What does the viewer need to see in here for today, please? December 29th. So you got the black cat, which is beautiful. That was the first one out, and that is about changing your luck. It's like everything is coming to be everything's gonna be okay if you've been having a dark time as far as not having luck on your side. I definitely do feel like the Sphinx here is telling you it's like choose your cards wisely. As far as which direction to take your life at this point, be very careful about who you surround yourself with. And then the maiden, so new relationship blossoms. If you're looking for a new relationship, this could be happening for you in the works for you guys. And let your intentions be known. So really sing to the tune of your own voice, really taking time to get your voice heard, and make sure you have discernment and really think about what you're gonna do, especially with the Sphinx here. It's like you might have dark people on your around you. It could be friends, family, lovers, anything like that. It's like you need to choose wisely to get yourself out of a dark spot if you're in a dark negative spot. So we're gonna see what these means for you guys today. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Let's see. What is the black cat? That's awesome. It's like it says your luck will soon change. So if you've been in a dark spot, like not growing or thinking that you don't have enough money or not enough love, whatever it is you've been lacking, it's like it's going to change for you. Okay. Beautiful. The Empress is definitely speaking about, it's speaking about having prosperity and abundance and being at a fertile time in your life. As far as fertility, meaning, if you want to have children, you can have children, but it's definitely about an abundance, reaping what you sow, and abundance does come in different shapes and sizes for different people. So take it as it resonates for you. It could be lack of money. It could be lack of, love, self-love. Take it as it resonates. But I feel that your luck is on the up and up, which is beautiful. And then the King of Cups. So this is love. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's love here. And then the King of Discs. So maybe you have two people. This is actually, I feel like this is three people. So is it you guys having to choose between lovers, or maybe after going for such a dry spell of not having any lovers, are you having lovers come out of the woodworks? Because that Maiden card is talking about new relationships. So maybe this is somebody you already know that's coming back into your life. King of Cups, King of Discs. It definitely could be that you're embodying these energies. With the King of Cups, it's feeling love. It's having abundance, having self-worth, using your intuition, allowing yourself to have a new beginning, and really taking control of your life with the King of Cups. And then with the King of Discs, it's very much being fruitful, very, very much having like a rebirth within yourself and just planting yourself at the right place at the right time. I feel it's about growth. Both of these cards are about growth. Very beautiful. Three cards to really start with. What is the Empress? What is the Empress, please? What is the Empress? Okay, so the Hangman and the Hangman, what does this mean? Maybe it means that if you're choosing between two different lovers, it's almost like you're going to be caught up, like not really knowing where to go. Let's see, the Temperance and the Eight of Wands. So I definitely do feel something is coming in for you in the form of some sort of communication with the Eight of Wands. I definitely feel like there was some kind of comfort in this kind of communication that you're going to have with someone. I definitely feel it brings some kind of passion and some sort of, I just feel comforted. I feel like there's maybe a conversation or communication that needs to be had regarding perhaps maybe some kind of healing that's gone on. We're clarifying the Empress, and so the Hangman is definitely a place where you put yourself to have some kind of answers, getting some kind of answers, being acknowledged, as far as spiritually. getting messages from your higher self and your spirit realm. So I definitely do feel it. It's like you have three very influential majors out on the board right now with the Temperance and the Hangman and the Empress. It's very the Temperance is very much reaching your power again and listening to your spirit and perhaps dealing with emotion. Definitely, like I get a sense of where maybe you've been in a place where you haven't had any emotion, and it could be emotion as far as self-love. Maybe this is you embodying these energies where you're just taking charge of the material plane with the King of Disc, and then the King of Cups. It's your body, your love that you have. But whatever the case it is for you, with the Eight of Wands, I definitely feel there's a sense of comfort and a sense of growing again. What is the Hangman? I'm very curious. What is the Hangman? And the Black Cat, what does this mean? It's almost like you've taken yourself out of a place where you might have not been moving for a long time. Definitely. With the Two of Swords, you're having a metamorphosing period in your life, which is definitely just telling you you're shifting. You're becoming something totally different than you were before. So if you weren't able to share your emotions with other people, it's like maybe now you're going to be able to do that, okay? If you were struggling with your money, I feel it's like now you're metamorphosing into something that's very lucky, very prosperous. So take it as it resonates. I feel as we pull more cards for the different cards, we'll get more answers as to who maybe these people are. Because I definitely do feel you're going to have to pick between two different people. Or maybe they pick, I don't know. I'm sort of stuck on it because I feel like there's two people here that are seeking out this Empress, okay? So let's continue and see what happens. But the Two of Swords is a decision that somebody has made. It's choosing to get out of some kind of darkness. I feel that for whoever this is, it's like you might have just been in a place where, you weren't feeling any emotion or love, whether it be for you or for other people. And if, in a sense, you had to stop. You had to stop your track of maybe having bad luck in your life and get yourself out of a dark kind of thinking pattern, okay? This Two of Swords is definitely where you're ready for action. You've decided something. You're very much enlightened, okay, as far as where you want to take yourself. So absolutely, I feel like it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful message coming in today, okay? But let's see here. I want to see. With the Two of Swords, what is this decision? Okay. And the Nine of Discs. This is to be more powerful. This is to have success over whatever is ailing you or holding you back. In a sense, it's almost like you're going to be successful no matter what. You're not going to stop. If other people are trying to oppose that, maybe you're not successful, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, whatever the case, it's like you're breaking out of that shell. You're metamorphosing into success. Okay, so you might have been in a dark place where things were not happening for you. And what I mean, it's like maybe you just hit all the no's. Everything was just a roadblock. And it could be something that was mentally placed there. Maybe you suffered a loss, and I mean a loss as far as a family, like a family member, or something that just really took you into somewhat of a spiral, and it's taken some time for you to come out of it, but I feel you're coming out of it, okay? With this next card, I mean, you can even just look at the card and it's a little sinister. It's almost in a sense where you have to be very careful, because I feel that you are the type of person that latches on to emotion, very empath, like an empath person, where if you don't protect yourself and keep yourself at a place where you're blocked from negativity, it really grows on you, and it could definitely spiral you back, maybe depression, maybe sadness, something like this. But I feel that you're just fighting to break free and really change yourself. And it's something that it's taking courage, but it's bringing you some sort of comfort, is definitely what I feel as I see the cards laying out here. This is what they're telling me. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I tend to move around a lot. Sorry about that. Okay, the Sphinx. What does this mean? It says choose your words and people carefully. Choose your words carefully. Maybe it's other people that are not saying good things. I feel that you've been put in a place maybe by others. Okay, so let's see. Or maybe you've just been mean and now all of a sudden you're going to be nice and loving. Because if you're in a dark headspace, maybe you just haven't been nice to other people. Okay, the Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So I feel like you're trying to revamp something about yourself. With the Magician, you're definitely using your alchemy, your inside power to transform, to change. The majors that have come out today are very, very influential in your life as far as making an impact in your life. The Empress, the Hanging Man, and then the Strength card and the Magician. Excuse me, very, very empowering kind of energies. And I feel that this is your alchemy coming out in you, making some kind of change for yourself, giving yourself a fresh start, perhaps like wiping that canvas clean and starting over again, having some kind of freshness and newness to it. With this Magician, I definitely feel that it's something that you have to decide to start over with. With the Two of Cups being next and then the Four of Swords, I definitely feel that you've taken some kind of time to heal from something. It could be from a broken heart. I definitely feel that maybe now that I see the cards the way they are, it's almost like maybe you gave yourself in so many different ways to people and they broke your heart. I feel like you've been in a place where you are very much that empath, that person that just feels everything, not just on the surface, but on the inside. It impacts you. But I feel that you're having a fresh start. With the Two of Cups, it's definitely a card of new partnerships. It's denoting that, you'll get a new partnership, whether it's love or romance. I definitely feel that this is something that you have definitely had to pull yourself away from to somehow regrow again, to have trust in others, to have trust in yourself, to really heal and take time. So at this point, if you're the Magician, it's almost like you're embodying these kind of energies where you're grounded and you have love and you have some kind of comfort within yourself so that you can come out and perhaps convey this to somebody. Because the Eight of Wands is definitely traveling to communicate. It's communication. Two of Cups is definitely denoting there's a new partnership coming in for you. So this could definitely be you really healing yourself and getting yourself ready for what I see is a grand love. There's definitely a love that's coming here for you. And it might be somebody you already know. And I just get this pull that maybe you're going to have to pick between two different lovers. I mean, it's very ironic, but I just get that pull immediately when I saw the card. So this could be a situation for somebody. Maybe it's your love trying to pick between two people, we all carry that masculine and feminine energy. And it's like, even though there are two male cards here with the King of Cups and the King of Discs, it's very much maybe somebody has to figure out which way to go as far as, do they go with their emotion and love, or do they go with materialistic value with the King of Discs? Okay. But I feel that whoever it is, it's like they're seeking this Empress, if that makes sense. I want to know, what is the Magician? What are they trying to start? What are they trying to start? And what does this mean about choosing your words and the people carefully? Five of Wands. See, these people or situations that you may place yourself with the Five of Wands, they may keep you in darkness because you're a very empathic person. This could be your lover. This could be your family. If this isn't your situation, it could be somebody that you know or someone that's very dear to you. I feel that they are very empathic in the sense where words really stab this person, okay? And it's almost like they've been kept in the dark And perhaps over years, it's almost like they've been somewhat like layer after layer after layer been covered and in darkness and darkness. And I feel this person is fighting to break free from any kind of like self-loathing or any kind of conflict that anybody is putting around them. It's almost like they're fighting back with the magician and the five of wands. It's like they want to put an end to any kind of internal conflict, if they're having internal conflict, or it could be conflict, exterior conflict, okay, if that makes sense. So I definitely feel whoever this is, they're going through a major life shift where they're learning, perhaps if this is you or your love interest, it's like you're learning to perhaps have like a thicker skin to protect yourself, to know like how not to let words affect you or other people affect you, if that makes sense, okay? And in a sense, this is a new beginning for whoever this is. What is the Two of Cups with choose your words? And so I feel like whoever this is, it's almost like there's been some sort of remorse from this Two of Cups. There's some sadness. I definitely feel the sadness, and it could be because maybe you're not together with the person that you love. Okay, I definitely do feel with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. There's a lot of swords here. There's thinking. There's a lot of thinking about this Two of Cups, which I feel brings a sense of remorse, of maybe not taking action, of perhaps letting this person slip through your fingers, of not really expressing your true emotion. Because remember, I feel that this person has been pretty much bound by darkness. They've been in a place where they've been very dark, and almost like they couldn't share the feelings with you, okay? When maybe this is depression, maybe this is somebody who's coming out of a depression, or just a very kind of low self-esteem kind of mindset, where it's like, yes, they have a lot of love for you and they had a lot of love for you, but somehow you just couldn't express things the way you truly wanted to. And at this point, we're clarifying the Two of Cups, so it's almost like maybe they didn't speak the words that they wanted to you, okay? Maybe they said something that was harsh to you, and now they're trapped in their own words, if that makes sense. But it's almost like, I don't know how much time this has been that this has happened, but I sense that they want to break free of it. This definitely could be your soulmate, perhaps your twin flame. As I look at the Magician, I definitely feel like there's a sense of just having a knowledge of somebody there that is there for you. And he has that infinity symbol, definitely for me, is that symbol of a soulmate, okay? So maybe this is someone who might have pushed you away from them. Maybe they were not so kind to you. I definitely feel with the Seven of Swords, if they've done some kind of cheating or some kind of lying or deceit or something, maybe wearing a false kind of facade around you, it's something that has broken their own heart, if that makes sense. With the Five of Cups, it's like their worst enemy, the roadblock, okay? And I don't feel that they were allowing emotions to come in, because I definitely get that sense with the Page of Swords. They wanted to communicate something to you, and they didn't. And it could be very much that they wanted to convey, you know what, I want to be your partner. I want you to be my partner. Something like that, okay? And so now they're stuck in this thinking. They're somewhat stuck thinking, how can I get myself out of this? How can I break free? And this is where they are with the Four of Swords. At this point, they're thinking, they're it's very much like the Hangman. They're trying to figure out, how can I rebirth this situation? How can I take back all those words? Whatever they said to you, whatever they did to you, it's almost like they're stuck. They're stuck within themselves, not really knowing how to break free. But I'm telling you, there's something going to happen. I feel very empowered by this Eight of Wands, almost like they have to come back and either comfort themselves or comfort you, if that makes sense. and they're really trying to break free from wherever they've been in a dark place. I definitely do feel it's maybe a situation that put this person so dark in a hole, if that makes sense. Page of Swords also is saying you're gonna have some kind of communication once this person bounces back and gets all their energy back. It's like they're trying to restart something. So I feel like this is a person, it's either for you or for them, that they're trying to somewhat balance their life out before they can convey anything to you. This definitely could be you just really going through a change, a transformation where you're letting go of hard things. You're letting go of all those things that maybe family told you, maybe a husband or a wife told you, were just stacked on layers and layers and layers of animosity and hurt and pain. Because I feel a lot of pain with the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups. There's a lot of pain here, okay? And someone who's still struggling, trying to break free from that mental this kind of mental prison that they've put themselves with the Eight of Swords, okay? So I definitely do feel this is someone that's trying to break free from maybe some negative thinking, something like that, in order to come back to you and give you a new relationship, if that makes sense. What is the Four of Swords? What's the Four of Swords, please? I feel like they're trying to get out of a dark spot, perhaps become more clear. Definitely having a new beginning with the Three of Discs. Starting to work on themselves, very much trying to take some kind of shift for themselves where they're in control of their own emotion and their own thought. Perhaps this person has been ruled by other people's thoughts or emotions, or especially if you look at a scenario where someone is trying to live by other people's social standards versus their own. I definitely get a big pull to that today too, that this person is trying to have a new beginning. And with the Three of Discs and the Chariot, they're taking control. They're working on this. They're working on rebalancing their energy and letting go of pretty much their inner demons. I definitely do feel that they've been placed in a very dark place, okay, by their surroundings, if that makes sense, by their surroundings. And now they're having a rebirth. They're healing from something. Maybe I get a sense that this is something that's happened to this person for their whole life, back to back issues that have it's just like layer after layer, and they haven't worked on it. And so I feel that something came crashing down, and now it's starting to regrow again. They're really trying to fight their way back, okay? Whether this is you or your love interest, you got to take it as it resonates. It is general. But I feel this is someone that's very much tied to you. Could very well be you, okay? So what is this, the Maiden? I'm curious, what is this? A new relationship. So maybe, guys, this is you healing from a very hard negative relationship, okay? And now you're going to start dating, and you have people coming in, asking you for, dates and dinner and stuff like that, okay? What is this new? Okay, so Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Discs. So I definitely do feel with the Six of Swords, Spirit is somewhat guiding you. You could be being guided to a new love by Spirit, who has seen all the bad things that you've encountered in your life. And they're trying to tell you, it's like, you're not alone. We are still protecting you. We are guiding you to love. So whoever you're going to meet, I feel you're going to meet a best friend, someone that's very emotional, someone who's available in their heart, someone who is very able to take care of you. I feel like this is what you're being guided to. Maybe this is you manifesting this great love for yourself. And I feel it's coming in, and it's definitely Spirit taking you by the hand, guiding you, okay? Which is letting you let go of all that hurt and that pain that you've had with the Ten of Wands. I just feel that you are the type of person that just soaks up whatever anybody has told you as far as negativity. It's really been planted deep in your soul, and I feel it's time to break free of that kind of thing, letting it go with the Ten of Wands. and following your intuition to move away from it. And I definitely feel like with the Magician, it's telling you it's time to end that chapter of your life where you feel clouded by darkness, and this is what you're trying to break free from. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's going to give you a new beginning. Page of this is definitely where you're learning, you're taking the lessons that you've learned, and like I said in the beginning, it's like you're wiping that canvas free, and you're starting over again. Okay. And the Page of Disc is definitely some kind of good news coming in for you. I feel that with the Eight of Wands, the Page of Discs, and then the Page of Swords, something's going to come in a form of good news that gives you some kind of clarity, where if this is your love interest that shut you out, because I feel some of you have been shut out from someone that you really love because they weren't able to voice how they truly felt about you with the Two of Cups. I feel you're going to get clarity, and that's where I feel the comfort. I feel very much comforted with the Eight of Wands, and this is something that's coming in for you, okay? What is the Page of Disc as far as a new love? What is the Page of Disc as far as new love, please? What is this? Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, definitely some kind of truth, some kind of clarity. The Knight of Cups, and the Devil, and the Knight of Disc. Okay, so you're definitely getting, okay, you got two knights here, the Devil and the Ace of Swords. This person is definitely what I just explained to you. They withheld so much from you. They wanted to voice to you so much how they clearly felt for you in the past, but they were so clouded by darkness and just things that just haven't gone right in their life, okay, that they weren't able to tell you how they truly felt for you. Because I get a great pull to this card right here, and with the five of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Discs, they weren't able to convey this to you in the beginning, and so they might have cut you free. They might have cut you free, or you might have gotten tired of their coldness. The fact that with the okay, because you got the Empress, the King of Cups, and the King of Discs here. Maybe this person, they loved you, but they couldn't give you the words, okay? And with the King of Discs that also came out, it could be that they were very stuck on material, social kind of standards, okay? Like someone who would just take care of you for money and not so much show you love, okay? It's that kind of thing where maybe this person has transformed their life to be able to come back and say, hey, I've taken a lot of time. I've healed. I've taken time to evaluate my situation, and I still have an attraction to you. With the Devil there, I am going to clarify that though. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords, I got to come back and tell you the truth. I'm ready to give you that long-term offer that you asked me for, but I wasn't able to give it to you. And now there's some kind of truth that I need to tell you about. I need to tell you what really happened, is what I'm really feeling. The Devil is definitely could be this kind of person where, like I told you, they could have been stuck in just a depressive state as early from childhood, as far as childhood, things that had happened to them through family, through mother, father, failed marriages, stuff like that, okay? And I definitely do feel like this person has done a transformation. They could have released some kind of toxic energy. They could have been taking drugs or drinking to mask things in their lives just to cope with it. But I feel, in a sense, I feel like this Devil is saying they're still very much attracted to you. Even with the Six of Swords, I feel like this is God or your angels guiding you to this relationship, okay? What is the Devil? Okay, so Knight of Wands, they have a lot of passion for you. That's exactly what I got. It's like they have a lot of attraction for you. Still, that fire is still burning, okay? I feel, because I understand what what they're trying to tell me here with the Empress, the King of Cups, and the King of Discs. They held you very highly. You are the Empress, okay? And they held you very highly. And they loved you. they really loved you, but they couldn't tell you. I feel they didn't trust themselves. I feel they didn't trust themselves with you, if that makes sense. In a sense where you just made them feel so vulnerable. And I definitely feel it's because it's I definitely feel this is your soulmate, your twin flame. I definitely feel that the it's almost like God gave you this person, but it's like they gave you this person because you are strong enough. You're the Empress. You can take on anything. And I definitely feel that you are the light that has been in them through darkness, if that makes sense, because this person has been in the dark, okay? They've gone through a lot of darkness in their life, okay? But you see, you're the one that has really gave them some kind of passion, some kind of drive to move themselves out of a darkness, out of a dark kind of place, okay? And so I see a transformation now with these cards. They didn't voice things to you, but now they're going to try and come back and voice that they love you, and they're going to use their voice. So let's see what this next card is. What is the minstrel? What does the minstrel mean? What does this mean? It says, let your intentions be known. What is this? What does this mean? The sun, which is absolutely beautiful. This is telling me whoever this is has done some healing. I definitely do feel there is a sense of protection, happiness, love, being guided together. And then you got the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So this person holds a lot of love for you. The 3 of Cups is really embodying you getting back together and becoming one, flowing your emotions freely. Okay, 10 of Cups is definitely that happiness, that thing that you want, that happiness, complete happiness. And I feel that this person is healed in order to tell you these things now. And I do feel this is a reunion card for you with the 3 of Cups. This is a reunion. This is someone you know. And this is someone that has done a transformation for you. And for themselves as well. But it's almost like they had to cut you out of their life, dead in the center of this relationship, because they had to somehow regain some kind of strength or some kind of wall to resist darkness, because I feel this person is very empathic. They just suck up other people's energy in a sense where it left them with no energy, if that makes sense. They were overwhelmed, consumed by whatever has happened in their life, and now they're breaking free from it, okay? So I definitely feel that this person is going to let you know their intentions with you. I mean, we saw the page of the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. We saw the Page of Swords. I definitely feel like you're going to get some kind of message. Page of Discs, Knight of Discs. I mean, you have very important things coming in, and I feel that this person is going to give you the messages that you've been waiting to hear. I definitely do feel that. And if this is not that case for you, it definitely means you're meeting someone new that is going to be like this great love for you, okay? Definitely. Okay, the one that popped out was the Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely do feel that for some of you, you've left a very dark relationship and you've healed from it, and you're going to meet somebody new. And I do feel you will meet a couple suitors, but you're going to meet the one that God has intended for you. And for some of you, I feel like this is a returning love for you, okay? So you got to take it as it resonates, because it is a general reading, guys. How can I conclude this story for today? And oh my gosh, like I love it. I got chills for whoever this is. I just feel like, wow. But this person, you have to sort of be gentle with them, because I think everybody's been very mean to them in the sense where, because they're an empath, you don't know how to shelter yourself when you're an empath, if that makes sense, okay? So you got the World. So this is a new cycle that you're entering. You're going to get a message with the Page of Pentacles, and it's definitely something that it's something happy, something happy. And definitely I feel like this person really has to tell you some kind of truth as far as why they pushed you away and really caused this kind of stagnant energy between both of you. See, because I feel like they had to push you away in a sense, I might have said that in the reading, where I definitely feel like now something new is coming in. You got the Page of Cups. They really have to come back and convey to you. And there might be a sense of being scared that, you know, with the Hangman too, it's almost like they're asking, I don't know if this person will take me back after what I did to them, if that makes sense. What's the Four of Cups? What's the Four of Cups? Okay. And then what's the Ten of Swords? What's the Ten of Swords, please? What does this mean as the conclusion? Ten of Swords. It's almost like they're stuck on you. They haven't really taken any other offers. You know, they've been in a place where they definitely haven't been satisfied with the Four of Cups. They have not been satisfied. So this one shot under my couch. So let me see. Five of Cups. See, they sad. They're sad. They did something, said something, didn't use their words correctly with you, and now they're ready to surrender. They're surrendering to you, which is absolutely beautiful. I definitely do feel like this is a change for them. Okay. It takes a big person to come back and apologize, guys, and get it's almost like if they have to come back to you, they're very much thinking, how do I do it? It might have been some kind of time, you know. Perhaps they're researching you. Okay, I want to know what's happened to them. So let's see. Balanced partnership is what you're gonna get. What is it that these two souls are linked together with? What is it that they're both linked together with, please? For these two souls. I feel like your luck is on the up and up though, for sure. Commitment in marriage. Okay, so this definitely could be something that you might have asked, but they weren't able to give before. Okay, and so now they've balanced out and they're going to give you that. Beginning and a fresh start. Beautiful. Sudden change and progress. That's absolutely beautiful. Special knowledge and skills. So this person is more spiritual. I feel with that card, it's really talking about spirituality and knowing what's as far as intuition and spirit. Okay, sudden change. Absolutely, I get that with the Eight of Wands. And then solitude and meditation. So at this point, because we did see the Four of Swords there, I feel that they're trying to figure out how to come back, how to do this. And perhaps this is you trying to regain some kind of strength and how you can move forward in a new relationship. All right, so let me know who this is for. Beautiful reading, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.